already on NoFap and you're trying to figure out what you should do with this newfound time and availability that you have, what better way than to focus on giving that energy to creating a business, giving that energy to creating a new source of income. You cannot be sitting around broke, especially in 2024. It's too much access to knowledge. It's too much access to online money. It's so many ways for you to link up with so many people and create new business relationships via the internet. So you cannot make any excuses for you to be sitting around broke. And if you have bad spending problems, what you should do is get online like you are right now and try to figure out who you can look up to study that can help you out with money management tips, right? You can't be sitting around making excuses. Most of the time when you're on this journey or when you're on this path, you're only thinking about desexualizing your mind or not focusing on that energy that you have inside because you don't want to release it. So what are you doing? You're going against the energy. No, you go towards the energy, take the energy and make it work for you. Yes, make that energy that's inside of you that you keeping in, that you're retaining, make it work for you. You can't go after a woman or be looking for a woman for when it's time for you to procreate and create your tribe and build your kingdom if you don't have your stuff in order, if you haven't built a foundation for yourself, if you don't have any goals. A man with no goals is basically dead. You're basically lost. So you can't really lead her the proper way if you aren't leading your own life the proper way. No woman wants to be around struggle love. No woman wants to be a part of struggle love. How are you going to up her game and up her knowledge and make her a mirror of you because she's a reflection of you? How are you going to do that when your image right now is weakened? When your image right now is living in poverty, which is a sin? When your image right now has bad money management habits? When you spend online on people that you've never met? When you spend on Uber Eats, when you spend on the gaming system, when you spend on bottles at the club when you celebrate nothing. So at this time, we're gonna cancel out the club, we're gonna cancel out the hookah lounge, you're gonna cancel out your membership on any online site, you're gonna cancel out the video games, you're gonna focus in and we're gonna really figure out ways to get more money and stack up money so if anything happens in the world, you'll be prepared, staying ready to keep from getting ready. This is the time for it though. It's time to zone out, get all distractions out your way and focus on accumulating so much money that you can never in your life look back to any kind of impoverished past. You already elevate because what you want, nobody will believe that you could even obtain it, but you can. You gotta have dreams and goals that big that people laugh at you, that people say you know you can't accomplish that, but you know deep down inside that you have the capability to accomplish anything on planet Earth. You got God inside of you. You believe in yourself. It only takes one person to believe in you, that's you. But you gotta believe that you can accumulate dollars. You gotta believe that you can really manifest money into your experience, money into your existence. You gotta believe that you can pick people up that are around you in darkness and you can bring light to their life. You can't sit around thinking that life is just stumping on you and its circumstances and there's no way that you could defeat it. No, you gotta stay focused. You gotta really figure out your spending habits. Figure out and write down, notate what you are spending on. What is causing you to go in debt? What is causing you to live month to month? What is causing you to stress and have anxiety or argue with your partner about financial situations and finance issues? What is it? And I bet you, if you go down the list of the little things that you spend on, be anything that you know for sure is taking money out of your bank account monthly that you can't afford.
About that, like, I know how to reach a physique like his. Like, you know, I know the work it takes. You know what I'm saying? I want to reach that bank account. I want to reach that financial freedom level. I want to reach the headspace of, man, I ain't got to worry about shit for the rest of my life. My daughter or my son or, you know, my girl ain't got to worry about shit or my family ain't got to worry about shit for the rest of their life. We good because of what I did. That's what I want to pick his brain on. When I met him, I asked him, hey, Chris, how you build bigger biceps? Like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Man, can you give me some advice? I'm an entrepreneur. And this is exactly what he told me. He said, if you have a passion for what you do that shit with the best of your heart. He said, do that shit to the best of your ability. Go hard at that shit. You gonna love it. But he also said, like, he don't spend a lot of money on clothes. He said he invested in some nice shoes and a nice jewelry. And that's me too. Like, I like LeBron's. You know what I'm saying? I love LeBron. LeBron is my favorite player. Like, them, his 17s that came out, my favorite color is red. So, his 17s that came out, I'm gonna buy them all red ones that come out November 15th. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? I got the red 16s, the purple 16s, and the all white 16s. I like Jordans. I own a pair of 11s. I think I own a pair of 13s. I own a couple pair of Jordans, right? I own some loafers. Once my money get up there, like once I start making that big money, I'm gonna buy some Louis Vuitton red bottoms, okay? And what are those gonna be worn for? When I go out to special business events, right? But why would I buy that shit right now? Because I have financial discipline. Because I know there's gonna be a time where hard times are gonna come. We got bills to pay. We got like fellas, we got shit to pay. Fuck all this, like, red pill's cool, but you gotta have red pill finances too. Shout out to Professor Menton for that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have red pill finance. Your finances gotta be on, like, you gotta think, I'm farting like I'm a, you gotta think from a red pill's perspective. You can't run out of money. You gotta always sit on something. You know what I'm saying? Like I had tickets to pay off last month, right? Tickets to pay off, rent, car insurance, all that shit. If I got a little bit of money left, I'll probably have some fun, but I'ma sit on a lot. The money that I'm sitting on, I'm investing in stuff. If you invested in stuff and investing in yourself, people are going to invest back in you, especially when they see you investing. That's why I bought this camera. I'm getting the super chats. You know, people are getting super chat. They see you getting super chats. What are you doing with the super chat money? Are you investing back in your brand? Or are you just sitting on the money, recording from the same shitty camera? And you're expecting people to keep sending you money. But you tell them, yeah, this money is to support the stream. How the money to support the stream, nigga, and you're still using the same motherfucking fucked up camera?